Here comes your stock market wrap-up video for Thursday, May 26, 2022. Positive session right across the board. Pretty impressive. 2 days in a row back to the upside for stocks. Here's a look at how things wrapped up for North America. We'll jump right into the S&P, 1.92%. The Dow, 1.84%, 2.7%. The NASDAQ led the way. We were off the highs late in the day there. It was up over 3% at one point, but pretty impressive rally for tech shares right across the board. 3.3% move, worth noting, for crude oil down here. We'll see how that transpires tomorrow. Here's a look at our very green board. Really impressive move, as I said, for the S&P 500. Anything that was red was an earnings miss or some sort of guidance revision to the downside. Every single other stock in positive territory today. So if you're looking for a rally, that's about as good as it gets. Great to see for the S&P 500. Here's a few things we were discussing. If you joined us in the pre-market this morning, there's a number of headlines that gave you all kinds of opportunities. One of those was AMD completing their acquisition of a data center company for $1.9 billion. NVDA, the bigger story in the chip space, though, give you a great trade to the upside. But that was AMD. More M&A to discuss this morning as well, as Broadcom finally gets the deal done for VMW. $61 billion cash and stock. Remember that, cash and stock. So you're going to have to watch both if you're going to be trading them on an intraday basis. More Twitter news as well was discussed if you joined us in the pre-market. Twitter up huge today, more than 5.5% at the end of the day, as Elon Musk reveals another $6.25 billion in equity secured to get this deal done. But hey, remember, he said it's on hold, right? Because of those scammy accounts until he figures out what's going on with those. To the retail space, here's Macy's. That was a headline we were talking about this morning. Great look for Macy's at the end of the day as they raised their full year forecast while every other retailer was to the downside on the earnings front. Here's NVDA moving lower initially, but it was a pretty impressive rally back to the upside off of their report. Alibaba beat. Baidu beat, Williams-Sonoma beat. You get the theme of the day. That's why the market was so incredibly green. Last but not least was the meme stocks. GameStop up another 19% right out of the gate this morning off this Ortex report suggesting that the cost of shorts rising once again on GameStop. So GME was in play, AMC was in play. Here's how they all looked compared to the overall index. So the shaded portion of this chart is the NASDAQ itself. The rest of the lines you see out of the gate this morning, all the stocks I just mentioned and why. Make sure you're joining us every single day in the pre-market. Grab the watch list. You can use the QR code at the bottom of the screen. All of those stocks were on the watch list this morning. Join us at 8:30 every single day, and we'll tell you how to get ready for the open and how to play those every day on Trader TV Live.